Welcome into TalkFCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys. It is time for the Champions League to kick off. Group F is upon us. Borussia Dortmund will take on Barcelona, and this right here is an absolutely massive game, so crucial, so early on in the group stage. And of course right here, we are going over the full game. The tactical preview was up earlier on. Now though, it's time for the match preview. Let's do this. And of course here, guys, on a big Champions League night, today's video is coming to you courtesy of the OneFootball app, which you can find to download in the description down below. And 76% of people on the OneFootball app there believe that Barcelona are going to come away here from Borussia Dortmund with all 3 points. And right here on the community, you guys are just as confident. You're right behind Barca, with over half of you opting for a win there by 2 goals. And remember, you can stay right up to date with all of this week's Champions League action right there on the OneFootball app, which you can download below. But as we head to Germany, as we go down the tunnel, as we head out there into the cauldron of noise that is the Signal Iduna Park, kickoff will await us at 9 PM local time, where these Barcelona players, every single one of them, will go face to face with the yellow wall in one of the fiercest atmospheres there in the entire Champions League. Barcelona are up against it, but boy, we have to come out here and we have to come out on top. Elsewhere in the Champions League this week, in Group F, of course, our own group, Inter will be hosting Slavia Prague in the early kickoff on the Tuesday, so we'll be fully aware there of that result before our game kicks off later in the evening. And I think really the pick of the games in game week 1 really do come on Wednesday. Atletico Madrid there hosting Juventus in what should be a really fascinating contest there at the Wanda Metropolitano. And on Wednesday also, Real Madrid will be travelling to the Parc des Princes to meet Paris Saint-Germain in what should be there an absolute cracker. The Champions League is very much back. But of course, let's now focus on our opponents. Borussia Dortmund in this game are certainly a force to be reckoned with. They're currently second in the Bundesliga table. They've got 9 points there from their opening 3 games of the season, and their only blip in that time was coming away from home against Union Berlin in what was really an off game there for Dortmund. They lost that game 3-1. But overall so far this season, they've been really, really effective in front of goal. They've scored the most goals there of any Bundesliga team so far, with a really impressive 13 goals from just 4 games. Really good goal scoring stats there, but they also conceded more times there than any of the top 7. Dortmund so far conceding 5 goals in those 4 games. And I think really though, when it comes to Dortmund, what you have to talk about, what you've got to sit down and acknowledge here is that home form, that real belief they have coming here into this stadium. They fully believe they should win any game. Doesn't matter if it's against Barcelona, Bayern Munich. They arrive here as favourites in their own ground. They've got so much confidence. You look at last season, where Dortmund of course just about fell agonisingly short to Bayern in the title race in the Bundesliga. But if it had actually been decided there on the home form alone, Dortmund would have been champions. They were that good at home last season, registering there the best home record of any team in the league, only dropping 7 points from a possible 51 overall. And they've started the season in exactly the same way as they do every single season. At home, they're very, very difficult to beat. They've won both of their home games so far this season, beating Augsburg there by 5-1 and Leverkusen on Saturday by 4-0. And it just shows, like I say, the confidence they have playing in front of their own fan, the lift it gives them, what it really does give them a boost when they're out there on the field. And we've got to understand here what we're up against tomorrow night. We have to get it right, because this team, they're going to be up for it. And I think that's the key here. When you look at Barcelona, when you look at what we've got to come up against here on Tuesday evening, we need to understand we're going to an extremely difficult place to go. We're playing a very good team, and quite simply, we've got to step up. If we want to win this game, we have to play like we want to win this game. It's as simple as that. Come here with the purpose, the drive, the motivation, the concentration. That's the key here with Barcelona, because sometimes in these kind of games, we can have these lapses. These lapses of concentration, they can't happen. Not tomorrow, not in the Champions League. You've got to come here fully focused and ready for this kind of occasion. And to be honest, these players right here, they've got a point to prove. They absolutely have a point to prove in the Champions League. And it's not just because of the humiliations away from home just in this tournament, but it's our away form in general. We have a a point to prove. These players have a point to prove away from home. They need to show they can do it on the road. And if we win this game, it's not like it's going to be everything is going to be forgotten, everything is rosy again, but it will be a big step here in the right direction. And right now, that's all we can ask for. We want to come here, get a good result, and above all else, see some progression in the way we're playing. We want to come here and see us dominate an away game. We want to see us come here and play with some real authority in a game like this, in the Champions League, away from home, and with some confidence. That's what we want to see. And if we see those things, we will see there a progression in this team. That's what we demand, and that will be a serious improvement for us fans. And of course, if you do want to look at some individuals on both sides, starting here with Borussia Dortmund, of course, you look at the top scorer right now, Paco Alcácer, who started the season just as he finished the last one. And by that, I mean banging in the goals. He has been brilliant in front of goals since he moved to Dortmund. Really has come to life there. He's already scored 5 times in 4 league games so far this season. And if we allow him a chance tomorrow, if we allow him time and space in front of goal, he'll be more than happy to punish us. And he's certainly somebody to keep an eye on. But I think one man really to outline there in that Dortmund side, somebody exciting, somebody up and coming, it would have to be young Jadon Sancho, who for me is such an exciting young player. Real talented is there. And he just seems to go from strength to strength. Every single game in Germany, he's growing, he's maturing. And that's the thing about him. He's still only 19, but I already see in his game a lot of maturity, a lot of feeling that when he gets in the right areas, he can make something happen. He's lightning quick, he's excellent on the ball, and I'm absolutely sure tomorrow we're going to see a brilliant battle there out on that wing. Jordi Alba, Jadon Sancho. That's going to be a really fierce battle there on the wing. And I think in the final third, Sancho can really come to life. He can pick the right pass, he can take the right shot. He's already contributed this season with 2 goals and 4 assists. And I think certainly if we don't deal with him tomorrow, if we don't do the right things, if we don't prepare in the right way, just like we spoke about in the tactical preview, we will get punished. But while I can certainly respect the opposition and I can hold my hands up and say, look, we have a real game on our hands tomorrow, I've also got to say, I still believe in this team. I still believe in this group of players that when it really matters, they can step up. If they concentrate, if they focus, we can certainly win this game, and we've still got the players to make the difference on this kind of night. But of course, ahead of this clash, ahead of this mighty game, the one question on everybody's lips: will Lionel Messi feature tomorrow night? Now, the first part of that question has already been answered. Messi is going to be on the plane to Germany. He is in the squad here. Ter Stegen, Semedo, Piqué, Rakitic, Busquets, Todibo is there. Arthur Suarez, Messi. Neto is back as well. Longley, Wage, Griezmann, Alba, Carlos Alenia, Roberto de Jong, Vidal, Junior Firpo, Iñaki Peña, Carlos Perez, and Ansu Fati is there. That squad, though, will be trimmed just before kickoff tomorrow. A few of those players will be discarded. Will Messi play tomorrow? That's the big question, because obviously he is going to be fit, he is going to be ready technically to play in this game, but is he going there with the intention of playing, or as we discussed yesterday, is he coming there as a bit of an intimidation tactic? Are we bringing Messi just to say, look Dortmund, we're coming, we've got Messi in our ranks, we could use him, but we don't know if that's going to happen yet. We don't know if Messi's going to be thrown back in without any pre-season, without any game since the 3rd of July. Is he ready to step back in now at Signal Iduna Park against Dortmund in a massively high-intensity game? That's the big question. But even without Messi, we've got to have confidence. Because even if Messi doesn't play, if he doesn't start the game, even if he's on the bench, that's still a real confidence and a boost there for Barcelona. And the players on the field, they've got to feel like, look, we have a chance here to come away, just like we did on Saturday, just like we did against Valencia at the Camp Nou, to come here and actually show we can do it. We can do it. Yeah, of course, we'd love to have Messi in our team. With Messi here, it would make everything a heck of a lot easier. But at the same time, we still have players who can rise to the occasion, somebody like Antoine Griezmann, who can announce himself a big game here in a Barcelona shirt. Could he have a big impact on this game? And of course, Luis Suarez. If he plays tomorrow, it does look as though he's going to be involved. If he does play, it's a big away Champions League game. We know about his recent record. Can he come away here and get himself a goal? Get that confidence going. Start the season here in the Champions League with a good feeling. That's what we want. Start as we mean to go on. That means here, coming to Dortmund, whoever plays, get that result. So please leave your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. What would you like to see from Barcelona tomorrow? Do you think that Messi will be involved? And of course, what is your score prediction? If you do want to have a look at my team selection, if you do want to have a look at all the tactical insights, please go and have a look there at the tactical preview. But right now, it's time for my score prediction. I'm going to go here. Dortmund 1, Barcelona 2. I'm going to go here, Barca to win. I truly believe we can do this. But come on, we have to do it right. We have to apply ourselves. We have to be absolutely up for this. Full intensity, lock it in. Come on! And of course, guys, you can count on me. I'll be here after the game tomorrow, and I'm really, really hoping, above all else, I really do want this. Please, Barca, don't let us down. Get us the result, please. I'll see you then, guys. Thank you, as always, for watching. I hope you're as hyped as I am. I really, really do, because I don't want to be on my own. But until next time, guys, thank you, as always. Visca! El Barça!